John is a wealthy man who fancies young women doing naughty, intimate things. He has heard of a young woman who is said to be able to swallow an entire stick in her mouth and is on the hunt to find her. John uses all of his resources and eventually finds a small village in the middle of nowhere with an old woman sitting outside it. He goes to her and asks if she knows where he can find this mysterious young woman, and the old woman explains that she can take him to her but it will cost him dearly. The old woman leads John deep into the forest, until they come across a small clearing with a hut in the center. Inside, John finds an incredibly beautiful young woman, but she's shaking with fear. She explains that she's a slave and has been forced to do this horrible task every day for years now, as her master threatens her with death should she refuse or fail. John feels sorry for her, so he decides to pay the old woman. The old woman then shows him that it would be best if he left and never came back. John walks out of the forest and soon realizes that the old woman's hut is actually a trap, as he comes across another man who was led in by John and pays for his ransom. That night, as John lays awake in bed, he can't help but feel disgusted with himself for being so gullible. In the story, John is stuck in a moral quandary that revolves around the issue of slavery. He has encountered a slave, but can't bring himself to buy her freedom. The initial encounter led him to pity the woman and he paid for her release, but then realized he would be doing so only by inadvertently supporting slavery.